Here's another question that marries geometry and algebra together. So a square tabletop has side lengths of 4x minus 6. Simply write a polynomial equation that represents the area of the square. So the area of a square, well, the area of a rectangle is base times height, isn't it? But for a square, they're the same, so we can do it base squared, right? So area of a square equals base squared, or base times height. It's the same thing, isn't it? So all we're going to do here is this. We're going to say the area of our tabletop, that's a T right there. This is A for area. The area of our T for tabletop is equal to 4x minus 6 times 4x minus 6. I have no idea what this thing looks like, but here's our tabletop right here, and let's pretend that we both believe that looks like a square, but it doesn't. Then we're saying that its base is 4x minus 6. Its height is 4x minus 6. So the area is this times this, isn't it? So all we're going to do is that. We're going to use FOIL here first, outer, inner, last. Really, really important technique to know. So let me just go over that really quickly. First, outer, inner, last. That makes sure that we multiply everything on this side by everything on this side, and everything we take this term, multiply it by everything on this side, and this second term, which is negative 6, and multiply it by everything on this side. Ends up looking like this, and we'll clean this up. 4x times 4x is 4x squared, isn't it? 4x times negative 6 is negative 24x, isn't that right? And then we have this inner piece, which is negative 6 times negative 4, which is another negative 24x, isn't it? And lastly, we have negative 6 times negative 6, which is positive 36. So we do have to GLT, right? Gather like terms. So I'm going to rewrite this so our professor or our teacher is really happy that the area of our tabletop is equal to 4x squared. Remember, we can only add x values that have the same corresponding exponential value. So this is x squared, this is your x to the first. But these are also x to the first power here, aren't they? We have negative 24 of them here, another negative 24 of them here, for a total of negative 48 x's plus 36. And that's the area. So I think that we're done. All right? This is a great SAT question. The reason it's such a great SAT question, or a GRE question, is because it forces you to do geometry and it forces you to do algebra simultaneously. So there it is. Hope this was really helpful for you. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Your comments are always welcome, and if you know me at all, you know that I get back to people really quickly. So if you have questions, I try to answer them, or if you have any constructive criticism from me, I'll be glad to hear it. Thanks for watching. How do I turn this off? Oh, here it is.